From the latest blockbusters to hidden gems, news and reviews, this is your destination for everything movies. Grab your choc top and popcorn, sit back and relax. And don't forget to switch your phone to silent.
Here we go.
It's Talking Flicks with JT and Grant Lee.
Yes, hello and welcome to Talkin' Flicks. JT here with Mr. Lee in for Friday. Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hello, JT. How are you this wonderful Friday?
It's Friday. No complaints from me today at all. How about you? How was your birthday?
Yeah, it was really good. And thank you again for the lovely Lamington jam cake. It was really nice. I did have to pick a few things out of it because it was a couple of days old, I think.
You didn't get the runs or anything? You're all right?
I was a bit worried, let me tell you. I was thinking, oh. But I must say, Mel was really good fun. Yeah, we had a nice little chit-chat after and cake.
It was good, yeah. Yeah, no, I think
nice.
I think Mel enjoyed the cake. I think she was a big fan of it. I think she enjoyed it more than you did.
Yeah.
So
I won't say anything more. But no, thank you. But it has been a great few days and I just feel too old now. So that's not good.
I still haven't worked out how old you are yet. I've been trying to get it out of you and you just keep telling me you're 25. So you can keep telling me that in a few months. Yes. Yep.
A few months.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying a few years. I'm just saying a few months.
Yeah. Well, you've lost a bit of hair for 25, Mr. Lee. So yeah, maybe we're just losing it younger these days. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. So how's your days been? All good?
Wonderful. Yes. I'm ready to rip into some movies and get this thing started at lunchtime. So I've got a bit of lunch sitting here, so I'll be getting into that as we go. Yeah.
What are you eating?
Fish and chips today. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Can you smell it?
Yeah.
You're getting a waft of that.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I am now.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
What have you got over there?
Better share.
Your nice kale
Nothing.
salad. Boring.
Yeah. I'd rather fish and chips, let me tell you.
Well, Mr. Lee, let's take a look. Today, the BAFTAs will be in our movie news. We get to run through all the winners, and we'll, that's going to be good.
Yeah, because there's a few little surprises in the BAFTAs this year. So, yeah, something that I wasn't expecting. So, very excited.
There's always surprises. Now, Captain America, Brave New World, that's been one of the biggest movies. We'll find out how that's gone. We'll see whether it makes our fives. Maybe number one, Mr. Lee, is a little bit of a spoiler?
Well, maybe it might be, but you will have to wait and see.
Let's get this thing started with some new movies.
Heaps of great movies coming to a cinema near you. Here's a peek at what's on the big screen this week.
So, our first movie we're going to talk about is something, it's a true story. It's a drama history thriller. It's called September 5. Let's take a listen.
Ready, camera one.
Good morning. I'm Jim McKay speaking to you live from the Olympics in Munich, West Germany.
Talk me through the day.
Starts with volleyball, then there's boxing.
Good. It's America versus Cuba.
Sure you want to bring in the politics?
It's not about politics. It's about emotions. And we're clear.
Great job, everyone.
Do you hear that?
We're close gunshots.
What's the situation?
The police are reporting that armed terrorists have attacked the Israeli athletes.
There's a hostage situation going on right now in the Olympic Village.
ABC wants news to take over.
Your sports, you're in way over your head.
400 yards away from where this is happening.
We are the only people capable of following it live.
This is our story, and we're keeping it.
What do I tell the cameras?
What do you mean?
I mean, can we show someone being shot on live television?
We're on.
The piece of what have been called the Serene Olympics was shattered this morning. The games are still going on. Within a few hundred yards, 9 terrified living human beings are being held prisoner.
You need to understand how sensitive the situation is.
These are just local cops doing things they have never done before.
We'll make it broadcast history. More people have seen this than watch Armstrong land on the moon.
Now, police are on the roof.
Oh, guys.
That's a TV. Are they seeing what we're seeing?
What are you talking about?
Are the terrorists seeing this?
Our job is to tell the story of these individuals whose lives are at stake.
It's not okay if we made it worse.
It's a madhouse down here.
They know the whole world is watching. If they shoot someone on live television, whose story is that? Is it ours or is it theirs?
Yeah, September 5. It's got me hooked, Mr. Lee.
Oh, it certainly has. And how scary did that sound? Now you got to remember, this is 1972. So the TV laws were very different back then. Now it stars Peter Skarsgård. How many of the Skarsgårds are there? There's
Lots
a
of
heap
them,
those.
yes. Easy to get them confused.
Yeah. Ben Chaplin, Leonie Bencher, and Daniel Addison. And it is the true story of what actually happened back then. Now, another movie, and are we up to now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 horrors?
I reckon we're getting up there towards 10, I reckon, and we're only in February.
Yeah, which is a bit scary. This one's The Monkey, and this is all about twin brothers who find an old monkey toy in the attic of their father's home, and then things start going wrong. Let's have a listen.
Oh, that's odd. I don't remember locking this.
You wouldn't happen to remember if my aunt had a wind-up toy monkey at the yard sale?
Oh, not a cherished childhood memory now, was it?
No! The coroner said it was an accident, but it was no accident. It was a monkey. When I was a kid, my twin brother and I found something that loved to kill. I did everything I could to make it go that way. But it had other plans.
Hello, brother.
Bill.
The monkey that likes killing our family. It's back. It must be vanquished.
Why don't you vanquish it, huh, Bill?
Wait! We have been chosen to witness its power over life and death in its most devious ways.
The toy monkey? It's evil. It's basically the devil.
Everybody dies. And that's life.
Oh, that is one freaky monkey. I'm seeing it in the back of the picture here. It looks, those eyes. And you were doing those eyes before when you were looking at me, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Because that's not good. A toy monkey doing things like that, that's not what you'd want to find in the attic, would it?
Definitely not. But great. Look, I love the storyline, though. I think it's we've had all other kinds of horror storylines. Why not do one about a monkey? So that is The Monkey, and that is out this week. If you if you haven't seen a horror in a while and you want to go and see one, well, every week, as a promise, there'll be a horror movie here, thanks to Mr. Lee. What else is screening that's not a horror, Mr. Lee?
Sure, we've got Baby Girl, Bridget Jones Mad About the Boy, Captain America Brave New World, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Heart Eyes, Maria, Presence, We Live in Time, 10 Lives, Moana 2, Mufasa the Lion King, Paddington in Peru, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Wicked, all playing at a cinema near you.
Hold on, oh, no, you don't. Are you going to do the...
From every corner of the globe, let's find out what's reigning supreme in your backyard with the Talking week's Top 5.
Mr. Lee, what's going on here?
Because I, for the last couple of weeks, I've said something else, and you've already hit the button. And so this week I went, right, I'm going to stop
waiting.
that.
I was waiting for it. And
now next week I'm going to do it, and we'll be all out of sync.
Jeez. All right, let's do this. Let's get into it. The top 5 for the USA, please, Mr. Lee. I'm not coping.
Number 5 is Nizar 2, which is a Chinese film. Number 4 is Dogman. Number 3 is Hard Eyes. Number 2 is Paddington in Peru. And number 1 for the US, Captain America, Brave New World.
Well, I didn't see that one half coming.
I didn't either.
Well, when you mentioned that there's some big news about it, well, of course we know it's going to fall. I wonder what's going to be number 1 for Oz. We'll have to find that out. Let's do that right now. Number 5 is A Complete Unknown. Number 4 is Heart Eyes. Number 3 is Ninja 2. Number 2 is Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy. Well, I could have had that up there, Mr. Lee. I could have, but it's not. It's not. It's Captain America, Brave New World. I did think that Bridget Jones might do it.
So did I. I thought Bridget would have been there, but it's good to see Captain America. People want to see the new Captain America, so good news.
Great news. And speaking of, let's do some movie news. Do you like that, Mr. Lee?
Yeah, I do. Good. That's good. That's very good. Gee.
All right, let's
do. Little machine's working well.
It is. I'm all over it. Let's do, because it's all about awards again, the BAFTAs. I feel like every week we've got an awards ceremony we're talking about. But it's that time of year.
It is, exactly. Now, we've just had the BAFTAs. It was at the Royal Festival Hall in London. Now, the best thing about the BAFTAs, other than the awards, this year's host was the one and only David Tennant.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Timothée Chalamet.
No, David Tennant. Now, that does not ring a bell to you? He's Scottish. He was in Doctor Who.
Oh,
he was the 10th Doctor.
No.
He was the 10th Doctor. So, and the 13th, I think, or 14th. So yeah, David actually hosted the awards this year and did a fantastic job, I have to say. Now, the big one for Best Film and Outstanding British Film went to Conclave, which is huge. It is up for an Oscar nom for Best Picture. I must admit, I didn't think it was going to get it, but it did. It deserved it.
Could this be a little bit of a preview, maybe, of how we're going to see the Oscars go? You know, this could be a good way to see. And in Conclave, let's be honest, fantastic movie. So very deserving of its 4 wins.
Yes.
Yeah. So but The Brutalist is another one too. That's got to be that's one to watch.
It certainly is, and it got 4 BAFTAs, which I was quite impressed with. Adrian Brody, he actually won leading actor for The Brutalist, and Mikey Madison won the leading actress for Nora. Remember the Nora?
Yeah, that's another big one. Another big one. So
yeah, it was, and it was good to see Kieran Culkin, which is the guy from Home Alone. What's his brother's name?
How can you not know Macaulay?
Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's been a few years since I've seen him. He got supporting actor for A Real Pain, which is really good because I know Orange is playing that movie this week. We're playing it next week in Tamworth. And Warwick Davis received the BAFTA Fellowship, which is a lovely thing. And you know the surprising thing for the whole night? Jeff Goldblum, he actually played the piano in the memoriam. And it was really very well done. And I didn't realise that Jeff Goldblum could actually play the...
No, did I. I mean, very talented man, though.
Very talented.
So, but now we know something else about him. He can play the piano. Captain America... Now, we do know it was number 1 Oz. We knew it was number 1 for the US, but so there's some big bucks coming in at the box office.
Oh, it certainly is. And it surpassed all expectations. It took over 100 mil in 4 days in the US, and globally it took just under 200 mil, which is incredible for a Marvel film. We haven't had that for a little while, so good to see that's actually happened.
Yeah, definitely. And Coyote
Very happy
Ugly,
for
there's
him.
some news on the cast. Now, they're getting together and doing a Q&A to the benefit the LA fires, which happened not long ago.
Yeah. And, this movie actually came out in 2000, and it was a huge hit when Coyote Ugly came out. But it would be good to see that Jerry Bruckheimer, who's the director, and the whole cast get together and do a Q&A, because I know I'd pay to go see it, and especially when it's going to a great organisation to help people with the fires.
Hopefully, Adam Garcia might be there because he was a big part of that
He's
film.
Australian,
Aussie,
yep.
yes,
He was. Yes, he was a big part of that film. So, yeah, which is good. Now, around the screens, we've got some things happening in Orange. As I said, they've got A Real Pain playing this week. But on March 5 and March 4 in Wagga, they've got Conquering Skin Cancer. That's screening. Get your tickets early so you don't miss out at all, because it's a great documentary that you will watch. This Wednesday coming in Tamworth, we've got September 5 for our movie and lunch happening. It's at 10:30, and then from Thursday next week we've got The Real Pain, as I said before, which will be a very interesting movie, especially when we now know it's won a BAFTA. And then we've also got another March 6, Sing Sing, which is all about a prison where they actually form a choir, and it looks interesting.
Up for Best Original Song at the Oscars
Yes.
as well. Yeah. Will I pick that one, Mr. Lee? Will that be my pick this year for the noms?
Yeah. I reckon it might be.
You reckon?
Yeah, I do. I think you will pick it because we're talking about it, so you'll pick it.
I'm not giving anything away. Yeah, you think I'm stupid, Mr. Lee? I'm not. I'm smarter than you think. Yeah, but so you know what? Maybe it is Sing Sing, Mr. Lee. But then again, maybe it's not. I get that pen away, please. Don't you write that down?
Yeah, I'm just writing all this down because I just don't know. Yeah, we will have to. We'll do some predictions. Yeah, but I've got to get you to write down, and then I'll have a copy of yours, and you can have a copy of mine. Just so we can't change the answers.
I know you want to see my answers.
Because I know you do copy.
I know that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll beat you this year, Mr. Lee. I'm feeling very positive, but we'll talk about that in just a minute. Let's take a look at what's opening up next week. The Last Journey. Philip Hammer in this one. Lars Hammer. Relation, obviously.
Yeah. It's actually a documentary, and it's all about some father and son heading from Sweden, heading to Paris because his dad really wanted to go to Paris, and all about creating memories. And so I think that is such a beautiful thing. Go and say it. I'm all about creating memories.
Yeah,
it's a good
we're not
thing,
creating freaking
creating
memories, okay? We're just not. Please just, you know what? That's gone to the button bar next week. Creating memories. Yeah.
Oh, thank God, because at least then we can get rid of Chalamet.
No, we certainly can't. That will never happen.
Chalamet.
Never happened. Okay. The Lost Tiger. This is another one next week. And this is an animation.
And it's an action-adventure family one, and it's all about a spirit animal that gets adopted by a kangaroo family of traveling wrestlers. And it is a very interesting, and it's good to see they actually release kids' movies outside of school holidays. Because they don't normally do that, as we know, because they always keep them from them. It's got the voices of Thomas Weatherall, Jimmy Barney, and Celeste Barber, and Rhys Darby. So it is an Australian one. Celeste Barber, she's funny as. I like her. And do you remember Rhys Darby? He's been in a few movies, and he always plays that ochre Aussie. You just go, and I think he's actually New Zealand. But anyway,
I can picture it all now. But it sounds like it's going to be a great movie. But the one I'm looking forward to, Mr. Lee, been waiting for you guys to get this one in because there's just so much Oscar buzz about it. The Brutalist.
Yeah. Now, when you go see this is just under 4 hours long. This movie. Wow. I don't believe there's an intermission. I don't think there is. It stars Felicity Jones, Aidan Brody, who won the BAFTA for leading actor, and Guy Pearce in it. And it's all about post-Europe war when they travel to America to rebuild his life and work. He hasn't seen his wife for a little bit, and he's a architect, and he's got to rebuild things in his life in America, but unfortunately things never go to plan. I have to say I haven't seen a 4-hour film for a little while, so it's going
Very
to be
long time.
interesting.
We're talking like Titanic, essentially, when we had the Titanic. That was a massively long movie. So
yep. Even a couple of years ago we had Oppenheimer, we had Flowers of the can't think of the last bit. It went for a long time.
Murder on the Orient Express. God, that was long and painful.
Yeah.
It's the only movie I've ever fallen asleep in, Mr. Lee. So,
oh really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, wow.
I didn't last till the end of it. No, I was gone. It was late though. It was coming up to midnight. So,
oh, God.
Yeah, well, I chose the late session, didn't I? But it was just boring. Okay, so next week, no Talkin' Flickster on Wednesday, Miss Lee, because...
Ooh, yeah, we're going to do our Oscar predictions.
Yes, we are. That's going to be good fun.
Now, back in radio days when we used to do radio together, we would always do this, and I would always come out in front because I'd always pick the lead actor, actress, the best picture, but JT would always get the song. So I'm excited. I can't wait to do this again.
That's so nice. I got this, and this, and this. Oh, but JT got the song. Well, screw you, Mr. Lee. I can tell you that now, right? I'll wipe that smile off your face.
Yeah, and you know what? I bet you if you beat me this year, I will not hear the end of it. So
no, this is bragging. This is bragging rights, big time. So
it is. For 12 months.
Yes, 12 months of bragging rights. So next Wednesday, make it a date, midday. It's our Oscars pre-show. We're going to be unpacking not just the nominees and giving you our predictions. We'll also take a look at how the show is going to unfold. And it is good to look back at some of the big movies we've had. And it's like a trip down memory lane, making great memories,
Yeah, exactly right. So true. But we will have Talking Flickster back the following week from March 5, and Alison will be with us, and she'll be doing a report on September 5 for us, which is really good. So looking forward to talking to Alison to get her thoughts on that movie.
And in the meantime, you don't have to wait to become a Talkin' Flickster. You can go online, forum6.com.au, odeon5.com.au. The form is so easy to fill out, and you get a free movie out of it. And the best part, you get to come on the podcast and have some fun with us. And you never know if it's one of our birthdays, you may even get some cake, like Mel did earlier this week. So all the perks, right?
Oh, absolutely. Not just a free movie, but cake as well as a birthday.
You never know what's going to happen. So,
so true.
So make sure that, you go online and you do register, and we'll have our Talkin' Flickster back on March 5. So that should be good fun.
Yes. It should be really good fun. Wow. I can't believe I like this music.
Yeah. See, isn't it funny? The music starts up and you stop talking. I should carry this around with me on the boombox.
Oh, God. And you were so nice to me last Wednesday.
I know.
You were so nice to me on Wednesday, and now it's
back
to normal.
I can't. I've got to be nice.
Now it's back to normal.
All right. Would you like something nice and something nice to take away with you? You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. Well, let's do another one. Let's get this one out. Hold on, I'm just trying to find it here. Every day. You like this one, Mr. Lee. Every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day.
It's very true,
Yes. Yes, exactly. That was a really good one. Did you like that one?
That's really good. I did. Actually, I think that's my favourite so far for this week.
Because it's easy to remember, isn't it? So that's
yes.
These are all on my desktop calendar, by the way. Every day I turn the page and I get positive reflection. It's just quite nice. You need one of those calendars, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, especially some days.
Yeah.
But anyway.
All right, well, we're getting out of here because the music's about to wrap up. We don't have very long to go. Mr. Lee, have a lovely weekend. What's on for the weekend? Anything good?
Thank you. No, nothing much. Very quiet weekend. How about yourself?
Good question. Yeah, not much, I don't think.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this is very rare that we've both got nothing
on
this weekend.
Yeah. Maybe we should have a beer together.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. Yeah. And even watch a movie.
Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, I think I've got some plans. Have a lovely weekend, Mr. Lee. I'll catch you next week.
You too.
Want
Bye.
more Talking Flicks? Get your fix with every episode, anywhere, anytime. Just search Talkin' Flicks on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, forum6.com.au or odeon5.com.au. Until next time, we'll see you at the movies.